make a buja TV and about on like no comment no share money so then yeah be share na I want for elections we know well Ghana first yin na here then asumdwe but ade bi NDC for ne ye no we know them as atudua for get omono atudua sem ne he those things omoni jam so and at this particular year no so no it's one of my agenda say the atudua sem ba kuruma nim say but the point is obi ene ono ma ode no ho beje say hunu ni mama na ide amana be escalate to kuruma ma Ghana asum dia ide abono no de yensi wo kuruma nim say but ne nyina mu no still no gusu ye omoni ema bi ehun hia enye we have to condemn this for NDC ni atwese kan atwa ne nyonko NPP ni nsa wo sirem enya asem koto na for who say sake of community guidelines media they identity images no will be blurred so but be cheche mu bi a dey e course na mama for dey be play video no so but it will be blurred kakra so sake of community guidelines ni ade na enya so say bloody so for call Trinity multimedia concept na graphic designs so what you see branding bibia video animation event we na person enya flyers ma bibia correct bibia graphic design and printing ho there Trinity multimedia is the best for yenko video no bra MPP ni no NDC ni twa mensa ni kokromoti no de beto aba no we twa because MPP ni na koka say ono beto na ba ma Dr. Mamu Baumia and NDC ni say on person beto so bi beka so beto aba ma Dr. Mamu Baumia and MPP ni insist on say on do beto na aba ma Dr. Mamu Baumia mu pro adwenkyere democracy obi abetimi a kyere na adwen na NDC ni fiti ya wakofa sekan etwan MPP ni na kokromoti afiri wo anya asem kokro.
So this is actually between two Kusase people. This is actually between two Kusase people. And there's a voice recorded and the person swear that anyone who vehemently tells him that he's going to vote for MPP, he will butcher the person. This happened just after he finished butchering this guy and they brought him to the hospital. I work in the Bolga Regional Hospital. Yes, I worked there before. Now I'm not there. Now I'm at Legon here. In Accra here, but a mate who still worked there just sent me and he gave me all the details.
I want for her. The panesa near channels I know. The panesa near channels and I heard latter part of the video who was a cockromutu na attended that from one. The pansapa near cattle was I know. And this is for grass
for them to call it and the
and you see there. The person describing the whole issue no oni ehonum kosase for me no oni siremo Bogatanga hospital na sisi a omo dem pipi ni na kwakoto but oni honum but no ye adwuma ho enti ni colleague na one ne wo honum no and reported this particular case man na yenya this particular videos no like why would you even do that? We have only one Ghana. Election no enya war. Election is decision making. Ko chere wa adwene wo kwa afansa ko tim dia open we betimi aka o mi pewe a democracy. Everybody has the freedom to talk o kurumo bia o freedom so be chere na adwen say do open enye sekantwe. Why would you be doing these things? And the funny thing is it's always about NDC for what is MPP ni bia twese kan dey see NDC ni bi so that you will never hear these things anywhere. But ubenya NDC for sorry ya. So this was the writings the video never out no or they can't home. I say, yo bro, I got some disturbing news from the upper region, Bogatanga to be precise. This afternoon there was an argument between two guys. One is an MPP guy and the other is an NDC guy. The MPP guy was saying that this election Baumia and the MPP will win. And then the NDC guy said, never, I won't let that happen. And anyone that tried to vote for Baumia won't have it cool with him. So, MPP nene say Dr. Mamu Baumia and MPP by the elections way. Watch that argument. Now, also when this in said there be, oh, on Tiasia ma or more when no be biara or Ben also better Dr. Mamu Baumia no, only nini. In the first place, now we're threatening. But in this case, because of air verbal what? If there is a communication, Obi abefo say it's just democracy, freedom of speech. Obi a chere na ade. So to us. Obi say the NPP guy still insisted on his statement, and this angered the NDC guy. So he took a machete and cut off the thumb of the NPP guy. I will add you some voice note and pictures. Oh, they say NPP ni na kwako insist say ondo beto na ba ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nti no NDC ni buafu wakotwe sika atwa nza obra wu gina on mo ka say untwe mo obi ankoto ama Bawumia no obi ankotwe sika ama metwa wonza. And the NDCs will never come and condemn some of these things. Okokan durum oye enemy. But these things shouldn't be tolerated in our country. This is a peaceful nation. Election is not a war. That's what I first said. Election yeah. Say you could decide it. Do you find anything? John Dramani Mahama now who could show being such just for him or no? In the name of so no mayor president, you be the president called who will baby. You say go name no grounds who no craft physical say crada. But who told being said because of honor. Nema and another fear was nigga. Neba the youngest FIFA agent. Our Ghana Ham say the youngest. Neba when the guy odi. Neba be ma ba kwa wari broni wan wari Ghana ni wan wari wo fa so wan wari wo ba am wari wo busu emu. Wari broni. Omo live your life correct. Wo na okotwa obi nsa ma John Dramani Mahama. Na obedi president and position men na obinya. He said they don't even use their minds. I said I don't mind paying wo former ma okwe won awon ti ase. Some of these things should never be tolerated. That's the point. But the fact is, this is nonsense, absolutely. It's not about insult. It's about say at the end does not make sense. John Dramani Mahama now who could show being a man. There's a Onimo Busu and India, obey president. How are one person or and so almost no means and tell my phone in the Deans in the Biasamica. Near Doctor National politics are better Adam and no other money. Oma for your toss we kwa say so this particular lady Dr. Amwako or a very fantastic lady. She's one of the outspoken and intelligent NPP communicators that we have as a young lady. Masa wa ben na dwemu do na kasa yem kra ye de kwa. Oma for yenko ne koti ni se bi ode tuya.
Why this campaign? So we basically I've been following politics since I could even talk. But it gets to a point, you know, the propaganda, everything that was shaping the conversation in the country at that time made even people that were very NPP, it made us get some cold feet and we were just a little nonchalant about what was going on. Then candidate Bawumia is made flag bearer of the party. Then he starts to talk and he starts to engage the people around him and you see I saw the way they were genuinely excited about his candidature. I had the opportunity to be in a few meetings where I heard him talk about some of the things that he wanted to do, and I was sold.
Well, so Dr. saying that she may be a part of the people that thought the NPP may have died because the NDC was all over the place.
Exactly.
But just as you and I all, a lot of people have come to love Dr. Bawumia since he started the campaign. People are saying that when Mahama was in the lead of the campaign, it was because Bawumia had not put out his policies yet. And so now that the conversation has become more about policies, Mahama's become more unattractive gradually.
See, I never considered Mahama as the option, but you know, it became, there was like I don't want to say a large group, but like a nice number of NPP people who were just like, you know, what's going on? And it was just because I feel we were not well informed about what was going on.
Maybe we didn't have more communicators like you.
You could say that. It's because we were not informed. Because when I started out with the campaign, my first task was in research for the communications campaign. So I literally went to each ministry, agency, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, and got all the data. That's what my boss, Miracles, wanted me to do. Right. So we got data from 2000 until present, data on infrastructure, data on employment, data on basically everything every government ministry had done. And we tried to now look at it sector by sector. When we started doing that analysis, it became crystal clear to me that, so what are these people talking about? How are people able to confidently say NPP has not done anything, because the facts don't support the
Right.
narrative that I'd been hearing all along. Then you dig deep. The one we started with personally was health. You hear so many things. You haven't started it. You haven't built any hospitals. This, da. Like our health story was a failure. But when I looked at it critically, from 2000 to 2008, a lot of great things happened there. Let me put it in perspective just so you understand. So
Right.
the National Ambulance Service, before President Kufuor came into power, it did not exist. There was no such thing as an ambulance service in the whole country of Ghana. That's, everybody has a lot of expectations for. So if you look at it, ex-President Rawlings ruled the country without opposition for a long time. Even came democratically, but there was nothing to really show for
Then
it.
people were just relying on taxis and trotros and the likes.
Yeah, see, during all of this, we even found videos of people having to transport pregnant women with a tricycle, what they call a boboya. Apparently, that's what was happening in the rural areas. See, we live in Accra.
Usually we have this conversation. I tell people that in making electoral choices, you should know where you're coming from, where you are now, and where you want to go.
Exactly.
And it looks like these are some of the stories we need to tell to let people know why the NPP government should have been in power way back in 2008 and continued till now, because the setbacks that we have. I mean, let's say the Rawlings era came to meet a situation, but how did they improve it? And then there was an Atamils Mahama era, and no improvement happened. And now they are saying that where we've gotten to, coming out of the cave that they put us, they want to send us back there.
Exactly.
I want you to finish on
exactly. Because even with the analysis that we did, it looked like there was a lot of growth in all the sectors, a lot of improvements, a lot of new ideas. NHI, the Eurojet hospitals, that was just hell. In education, there was capitation. That's when he brought in the FQ. Every aspect of our living, Ghanaian society, between 2000 and 2008 saw a boom. Then you look at from 2009 to 2016, it's like there was no new innovation. Nothing new happened. Nothing deliberate to drive our progress happened. It was like they were just running the country on autopilot. Then they'll do a little loot and shake and cry because the boys must chop. But there was no
Okay, man, for not just say, Doctor Amwako, and no. We good. You see, and near man, who's that? The boss, the next man about you. So you see, who's that? Or no, there's another Dennis B. But who's your monkas? I say yes, or more boss, and then Dennis Macaba Jampa. They speak with facts. Say almost said that cost sector by sector ministry beyond Marco gather information. So you see how when they are speaking and they speak confidently, because on my imagine so best you and person Ghana phones here, if you and the number or my and you see why and this is one more problem always. Tell me, we shall my winter near Munina because they do research, the NDCs don't, and they didn't come on Baby, Baby, Bibi, or my phone. So I'm fighting Ghana, they are comment or comments.